And we begin tonight with the top race on the ballot, the race for governor. Democrat Mary Burke is looking to unseat incumbent Republican Governor Scott Walker. For months now, the polls from Marquette University Law School have showed that this race is a statistical tie. The issue of job creation has been at the forefront of both candidates' campaigns. And Andrew Lacombe joins us now. And Andrew, what are the two sides proposing?
Michelle, the governor is focusing on worker training. He says the state's economy will expand if people get more specific education. Burke says she'll bring experience from Trek Bicycle, a company her dad started in southern Wisconsin, and she'll help the state grow through new businesses. Tonight, we have balanced coverage. Governor Walker says Wisconsin has a work problem, not a jobs problem. He points to a state website that lists more than 77,000 open positions.
But it's not just about the jobs added, it's about the fact that there are many more jobs to fill. We just need to help people get the skills and the education they need to succeed in those positions.
Mary Burke says even though there are jobs available, Wisconsin's economy can do better. The most recent numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show Wisconsin ranks 33rd in the U.S. in job creation.
If our economy isn't growing, we're losing out on the type of tax base that we can invest in education and infrastructure and reduce taxes at the same time.
So what will each candidate do in the next 4 years if elected? Burke says her goal is to make Wisconsin a top 10 economy in the country. She believes the state should invest in entire industries over individual companies. She also plans to quadruple a state fund for startup businesses.
Certainly should work at bringing new employers to Wisconsin, but we also have to make sure that we're creating new companies, helping to start new companies.
In a possible second term, Governor Walker says his goals include cutting taxes for the manufacturing and agriculture industries. Walker also says he will spend more on worker training programs. He also plans to require drug testing for some adults who request food stamps from the state.
Increasingly, from a liability standpoint, employers need people who are drug-free.
Throughout the campaign, Burke put some attention on a promise Walker made 4 years ago. That was creating 250,000 private sector jobs by the end of his first term. So far, the state has added around 100,000 jobs. Walker says he doesn't think voters will penalize him for setting a big goal. Michelle?
All right, Andrew, thanks. And another area where the two sides seem to have some differences is in education.
Yeah, that's right. The governor says if he's reelected, he'd push the legislature to freeze tuition at UW schools for 2 more years. The tuition freeze is Walker's main focus for higher education. Burke, who's a member of the Madison School Board, says unless the UW system gets more state funding, it can't survive another 2-year tuition freeze. But she says her goal is to lower college costs, and she wants to lower student debt by making student loan payments tax deductible. Walker says keeping tuition down and creating more high-paying jobs are the best ways to lower debt. We'll hear more from Walker and Burke a little later on tonight about the other lawmakers they could be working with in Madison next year.